When I skate, I feel like I've escaped reality. My name is Irang Smart. I'm biracial. My dad is Nigerian and my mom is Japanese.
My name is Akimbame Elijah Chukwemezri. I'm from Osun State.
When I skate, I feel like I've escaped reality. I feel like, well, reality is basically the life we are living, everything we do on a daily basis. But whenever I'm with my skateboard, whenever I'm with my crew, we're skating, I just feel like I'm out of this world. I'm in my own happy place and I feel very relaxed, I feel at ease. I feel like I can do anything in the world.
Abel Omodiwe, also known as the Big Villain AVA. I love skating because it actually has that drive and push for you to actually go further beyond your limits.
Smart Isaac, you can call me Iron. Iron is my Japanese name. I'm the brother to Iron. I basically love skating because it's part of my hobbies. I was actually doing rollerblading before, but my brother introduced me, that's Iron, introduced me into skateboarding. So since then, that's last year, 2018. Yeah, 2018 is when I started skating. So I love skating because of the people I'm skating with. It's like a family. So being here, you're being treated very well. So that's the main reason why I started skating. I could see the brotherhood and the love in which we all shared in the group.
Mohamed Abdul Kudus, aka Mafi Chase. I love skating because my friends are into it and the game is fun, but it's not that popular in this country. So my plan and hope, and I'm aiming to meet other people out from this country, like to further more in skating, because I saw that skating is a very good sport.
Skating is fun, makes me feel in my comfort zone. I feel like really interesting and I like we're trying to build a community so that we like bring more people to skate because it's really fun, it's interesting.
I literally forget my problems when I'm skating. I just feel free and I feel like I can go anywhere in the world. It's not easy growing up as teenagers. There are a lot of things we pass through in life. So whenever I skate, I just feel like I've escaped everything, Most people, when they see you skateboarding, like I myself, I skate on the freeway, I skate on the road. So when someone sees you skateboarding, the first thing that gets in their head, or sometimes they might even tell you their mind, they are like, why are you doing this? Aren't you supposed to be doing better things with your life? Aren't you supposed to be in school? Aren't you supposed to be working? Aren't you supposed to be chasing bigger things? Why are you doing this? Most people, that's how they judge you, that's how they look at you. Sometimes when we are skating, people will be like, why do you hate yourself? Why do you get yourself injured? Why do you do things that are not good for your skin, for yourself? But what they don't really understand is it's our passion. I myself, I want to push skateboarding to an extent where it will be recognized in Nigeria. I want a skate park where we'll see kids skating. I want it to be known, because right now it's unknown. When people see you, it's attractive because they haven't seen something like this before. When I was 17, so I started going to the streets, started skating. Back then I only knew how to move the board. I couldn't really do anything. Yeah, I met GoSkate Nigeria by the beginning of this year. It was actually a friend that introduced me into GoSkate, and I've been really happy. I'm really, really happy I actually met GoSkate. It was positive towards skateboarding.
My name is Lukman Abdurrahman. I am the founder of GoSkate Nigeria. I'm a construction project manager and I love skateboarding. That's how it started.
Sick, dude.
I grew up in Kano, Nigeria. I was born in Kaduna. And moved there when I was 4 years old. And Kano is where I grew up, secondary school. And then I moved to Zaria for my university. That's ABU University Zaria, where I studied building engineering, and then after that I moved to Scotland to further my study in construction project management. Yeah, the love for skateboarding I started skateboarding since I was in secondary school. I had the love for it when I was in primary school, watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and The Simpsons, Rocket Power, all those cartoons that had skateboarding in them. They I don't know, something about skateboarding and the rebelliousness of it, just drew me to it, and I was just in love with the sport. GoSkate Nigeria started with a need. I realized that skateboarding has given me so much. It taught me so much about falling and getting back up in everything in life. You fall, you get back up. It's a huge discipline. Just like any other discipline, it's a sport that requires mind and body and soul. You have to commit to learn anything in skateboarding. So GoSkate Nigeria started with a need to give other youth this opportunity to kind of learn from skateboarding. I can't tell you how many times my dad was like, yo, stop this sport, this is not for you, don't do this, don't do that, you'll break this, you'll break that. But along the line, he even started to buy me boards because he saw how much the sport had an influence on me. If I didn't skate for a while, I would be depressed. I would just be down. It was my go-to. It was my release. So yeah, everyone needs that release, and that was what I wanted to give the youth in Nigeria. We need that. We need a lot of that. When I was thinking about building GoSkate Nigeria, a lot of things, you know what they say about building a business, you start small, you start with one thing, and then before you know it, blows up into this huge, you don't even know what you're building till you start building it. So when I started building GoSkate, I realized that it had a huge effect on the youth. Mentally, it felt as if I was saving lives, because some of these kids were on the verge of losing it in school, in their families. They were just they didn't have anywhere to go. There was no, there were no communities that they could talk to anyone, or they could come and be themselves. You get in the community, and that was really sad to me, because I always had that with skateboarding. I was a lone skateboarder, and I enjoyed just being by myself and just thinking and just meditating. And then these kids didn't have any place to go and no one to talk to. So, it started slowly. I started to get, I opened an Instagram page and I started to advertise. Sometimes I would actually do paid ads so that people could see. I started to create a community slowly, and surprisingly, there were people in Lagos that were actually skating. A lot of kids in their living rooms or in their, their backyards, they were just skating and no one knew about it. It was so little, like, no one knew about anything skateboarding until like GoSkate came out and they were like, oh, there are people like me out there. For GoSkate Nigeria, I think the vision for GoSkate Nigeria right now is we're trying to build a skate park, because I did the whole analysis and promoting skateboarding, and I think we've promoted skateboarding to a point where social media is not enough to enlighten and everyone, or to let them know what positive impact skateboarding can actually have in the community. I mean, sports in general, they really like bring people together, and they bridge differences. I think having an avenue where skaters can come together as a community and like just skate will not only bring together the skaters but also the families of the skaters, the friends will, schools, and we plan to have a skate park in every neighborhood so that like these kids can keep fit, these kids can be physically engaged and mentally engaged, so they don't like just lose themselves and go into drugs and all that. That's what we're planning to do, because we're trying to build a better community and a better Nigeria through skateboarding. Starting skateboarding, or you think you're too old, or you can't do it because you might break something. Nah, just there's no age to start. I can link you up to. I can just follow our page. Like, you'll see a lot of things in our stories. A lot of stories about older people who never left it and they're doing really great in the business. I mean, Nigerians, I've never seen people that are kinder and more hardworking people, but there's a thing about them, like they don't accept things very easily, like change, so yeah, so I think it's open up. Let's go skate.